We're getting answers from the Branson police chief after several agencies were put on standby over the weekend when the Pagans Motorcycle Club came to town. Color 10's Ashley Eddy is live in Branson to share what concerns law enforcement say they had Saturday night.
Chief Eric Schmidt says he wasn't necessarily worried about the Pagans coming to visit the area. It was more about rival motorcycle clubs also coming and causing problems. He says, however, that didn't end up happening.
There was a situation in Texas where a group was meeting and a rival group showed up, and there was a lot of shots fired, and the officers had to step in and take action.
Police Chief Eric Schmidt says that's what he was trying to prevent right here in Branson. About a month and a half ago, he says his office was made aware of the Pagans Motorcycle Club planning what they call a state party in town. He says that's when planning started, including trying to keep that information classified.
The longer we were able to keep it under wraps gave less time to those rival groups to organize something. And in this case, we did hear chatter that once they found out and were able to confirm that that's the group that was coming, they thought about it, but they weren't able to organize anything.
Area agencies were called in to help.
It was all of our officers. We had some assistance from Taney County. The Highway Patrol assisted us by just doing increased presence in the region. And then we had some detective assets from surrounding counties.
And people took notice.
Pictures that were circulated over the weekend were mostly my SWAT officers, and those were slung rifles. So yes, they were out, but they weren't pointed at anybody or anything like that.
With extra law enforcement present, Schmidt says officers cracked down on some smaller crimes, not necessarily tied to the motorcycle club.
Were there some people that were caught up in the net that had warrants and things along those lines? Yes, there were. But that was our ability to be very proactive and be out there and contacting people that were committing violations.
He admits maybe things were a little overprepared, but he thinks it paid off as there were no major issues.
My officers hear me say this all the time. Luck is not a tactic. So we don't want to leave anything to luck. And so if we can control it and we can make a plan, things tend to work out a lot better. We're ready for anything that happens.
The chief says before the event, he made sure any businesses and organizations that could have been impacted were notified. Reporting in Branson, Ashley Eddy, Ozarks First.